Hello Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Tarot with Tracy. Today I'm going to do your reading for July 26th to August 1st. And this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Taurus. We'll start with an oracle card to get your overall energy for the week. And then we will pull some tarot and then we'll get you some advice from the universe. This is intended for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. I like that. All right, so keep in mind these are very general readings, so if it does not resonate with you, it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. You can check your other placements and see if there's any messages for you in those videos. All right. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much. Please keep the comments coming, and I'm just, thank you. I love it. If you haven't subscribed, would you please consider doing so? I would. It helps get the messages out to people who wouldn't normally find them. So, all right, we have the Star, we have the Nine of Wands, the Magician, the Four of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Wands, and Justice. Well, isn't that pretty? So, you know, I've said this the last couple of weeks, maybe more than that. Taurus has gone through a very difficult time overall, energetically. And things are finally starting to turn around for you. You have this, you start off with the Star card, which is about, you know, wish upon a star. And, you know, you knew what you wanted and you waited very patiently for it. And you manifested this new reality for yourself, which is really all you ever wanted. But it may have been very difficult to be patient, but now you're getting your day in the sun. You're living more in your heart energy. You have the Queen of Cups. So it's very, Queen of Cups is very heart-centered. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning. It's also financial independence. It's also a physical gift from the universe. It's like a tangible gift the universe is going to bring you. And it's because you did what you were supposed to do. You did the work. It can also be a precursor to marriage. And then with the Magician, you have the Knight of Wands. You have been manifesting this reality, and it's all coming in for you. It's like a victory for you. Okay, you worked hard, and you didn't waver from what you felt was right, and it's now starting to work out for you. Then we have the Four of Swords, Page of Cups, and oops, I was hoping I could get away with a day without dropping cards, but guess not. And then you have the Two of Swords. I think for a lot of you, this situation really caused you to take a time out from life a little bit, just so you could kind of rest and recuperate. It was exhausting, and you just needed a break from the world. And then with that, you have the King of Cups. So now we have a divine couple, the King and the Queen of Cups. You have the Page of Cups. I think that there was a lot of daydreaming going on with this whole thing, but also a lot of sleepless nights. I think whatever the situation was for you, it was very painful for you. And you got into a place of, you know, daydreaming, but then also of longing, which is a really hard place to be when you're longing for something so badly and you know it's yours, you know it's right, and it's still not there. So, you know, you're moving past that. Then we have the Two of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you had to wait for somebody to make a decision. I feel like you had to wait for someone to take the blindfold off and really look at everything very clearly. Because now that's clarified with the Six of Pentacles. I don't know why I just did that. So that tells me there's more balance to the situation, because maybe you're both looking at it much clearer than how you looked at it before. So then we have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Wands, and Justice. So let's see what this Hanged Man is about. You know, because you were forced to change your perspective, you end up with the Nine of Pentacles, which is very independent, self-reliant energy. And I love this. God, I love this combination. You know, you took a stand and you stayed very, very firm and grounded in that stand. Okay, you did not waver. And because you didn't waver, you get the Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. You knew what was right. You knew what you wanted. You knew that it would be there. Just didn't quite know how. So, and then with Justice, we have the Nine of Wands. There's still, even though there's much more balance, there still might be this watch and wait type attitude. And understand that, you know, just because you're watching and you're waiting for something to happen doesn't mean you can't live your life. And, you know, like this card says, be playful, go out, have fun. Everything else will fall into place when it's supposed to. You don't really have to stand there and, you know, watch paint dry. Then you have the Star. So you have the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the Star again. I love that. That's your wish coming true. And because you've done what you needed to do, you get the Chariot. There's forward movement now. It can also mean travel. And this is something you just worked really hard on. You've done what you needed to do. You've done all that work. And it's starting to pay off for you. I think this timeout period for you really made you get more into your heart energy. And it also made you really look within yourself with the Hermit. You know, it made you go within and really examine yourself from the inside out, which is never a bad thing. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is karmic reward. It's, you know, you're doing the right thing. And you're walking away, you have the Ten of Swords here. You're walking away from all of this pain and drama and overthinking, and because it's useless, wasteful energy. You know, you can't be out being playful if you're worried about everything else. Then you have Justice again. Things are balancing out. And then you have the Four of Swords again, that rest and recovery card. You know, it doesn't all have to happen at once. It's coming, but it doesn't all have to happen at once. And, you know, you may feel a little left out in the cold. You may feel a little left out of certain things. But the way I see that, that's their loss, not yours. Okay? So let's get an outcome row here for you. The Fool. Take a leap of faith. The Eight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. You know, taking a leap of faith is very, very difficult. And it can put it, you know, knowing that we have to do it, can put us kind of in a mental tailspin. It can be confusing. Be very careful about allowing your thoughts to keep you imprisoned and confused with the Seven of Cups and this Eight of Swords. The best thing you can do for yourself is really take that leap of faith, because you're manifesting something different. You're manifesting a whole new reality for yourself. Even though you're feeling kind of left out, if it's happening for a reason. And it could be happening so that to open your eyes to things that you didn't see before. Or maybe you saw them before, but you just ignored them. All right. And then we have the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from these things that no longer serve you. Whether it be people, jobs, living situations, whatever. If it doesn't bring you joy, you're walking away from it. And if you really look at that card closely, I don't know if you can see it, she's leaving her cups behind and she's walking right into the sun. So you're on the right path. But you have to stay out of your head. You know, you got the Eight of Swords again. You've got to stay out of that place that gives you that keeps you stuck, because you have the Nine of Pentacles. It's a very independent, self-reliant energy. You don't need anything. You may want things, but you don't. You're not in need of anything. And remember that. Remember that who you are, and what you're about, and what your worth is. Don't let anybody take that away from you. All right, from the universe, we have 2 here. We have Squirrel, spiritual maintenance, be your own caretaker. And Raven, wise woman, a change is coming. I like that. Be open to the change, but take care of yourself too. It's perfectly acceptable for you to take care of yourself. And then one more, we have flexible. You know, sometimes you have to be flexible. And in order to do, you know, in order, sometimes you need to let people do what they're going to do. And just because they're doing that doesn't mean you have to do it. Stay flexible, stay in the moment, but also be ready to move if you have to, okay? Taurus, I hope this helped. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much. See you in the next one. Bye.